Hi guys, so today I will be making homemade chicken cordon bleu, and these are the ingredients that you're going to need. So let me zoom in for you. The first thing you're going to need is some milk. You're also going to need some breadcrumbs, a can of cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken soup. You're going to need a package of Swiss cheese. You're going to need about 6 slices of ham. You're going to need some heavy whipping cream. You're going to need 2 shallow containers, some oil, some toothpicks, and I'm just going to be using this little plate to work on. You're also going to need these thinly sliced chicken breasts. You're going to need a total of 12. There's 6 in each package because you're going to be making 6. Okay, so today I'm going to make chicken cordon bleu homemade, and I've already put one together that needs to be prepared, so I'm going to put the next one together for you. So I have 2 shallow containers. I have a half a cup of milk in one and a half a cup of breadcrumbs in the other. So I'm just going to take one of my pieces of chicken. If you've got thicker pieces of chicken, you can pound them to a 1/4 inch thickness. Oops. And then I'm going to coat it in breadcrumbs and just make sure that it's evenly coated. Alright, I'm going to leave my piece of chicken sitting right there for a second. I'm going to take 1 piece of Swiss cheese, and I'm going to cut it in half so it fits better on my piece of chicken. And I'm going to lay it right there. And then I'm going to get 1 piece of ham, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut it in half to make sure that it fits on my chicken. And I'm going to go back to my other piece of my chicken and lay it on top. And this is where the toothpicks come into play. You're going to get a couple toothpicks out, and you're basically just making sure that it stays together. And you'll keep it on the entire time it cooks. So that is it for now. I will be back for the next step. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is turn our heat a little on little over medium, and we're going to put some oil in just enough to coat the bottom of this pan. We're going to let that heat up. While we're waiting on the oil to heat up, I'm going to turn my oven on, and it's set for 350 degrees. Okay, so the next step, while we're still waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm going to take the can of cream of mushroom soup and a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to put it into a small pan. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just stir this up, and then I'm going to put it on medium heat until I get it just heated thoroughly. Okay, so now I'm going to take my piece of chicken with the toothpicks in it, and I'm going to put it in the heated oil. I'm going to cook about 3 at a time. I'm just going to be browning both sides. Okay, so I decided I'm going to take it 1 step further, and I'm going to add a little bit more Swiss cheese into my mixture of the cream of mushroom soup and the heavy whipping cream. Because last time I made this, I thought it would have been better if there was a little bit of cheese inside of this. So I added just a slice of Swiss cheese into this, and I just cut it up small. So I'm going to let that melt. And I need to go ahead and flip my last 3 chicken cordon bleus. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my pan with a little bit of cooking spray. so the chicken won't stick to the pan when I put them in. I'm gonna spray the sides too. Okay, so we've got our pan greased with some cooking spray, and I'm just going to put my cooked and browned chicken. The chicken actually isn't cooked, but it's browned on the top and bottom. It just gives it more flavor. How did I do this last time? We're just going to put them inside of our pan. And we're going to keep our toothpicks inside so to hold it together as best as it can while it's cooking. All right, I think I did it like this. All right, it's going to be kind of a tight squeeze in this size pan. So now I'm just going to take my creamy mixture and pour it over the top of the chicken. And I'm just going to take my spatula, make sure I get it coated nice. All right, so here is the chicken. I'm getting ready to pop it in the oven on 350 degrees. It'll probably be about a half an hour to 40 minutes before it's completely done, and I'll show you the finished result in just a few minutes. One last thing I'm gonna do before I stick this in the oven is I'm going to just pepper the top. You can just add pepper or any kind of seasoning that you want into your creamy mixture. I'm just gonna sprinkle my seasonings just right on the top, and I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt across the top. So that's optional, completely up to you what spices and seasonings you add. Okay, so here is our dinner. Here is the chicken. We just need to take out the toothpicks, of course, and we're serving this with green beans and some herb and butter rice. You guys ready to dig in?
Yeah.
All right.
And butter bread.
Yep, bread and butter. All right. Okay, here is my plate. It looks delicious.